It's finally here! Version 1.10 is out on Scr. So just like when 1.9 came out, I am going to make a video of all of the changes that are in 1.10 to show you guys in this video. And just like always, there has been an announcement on the announcements tab of the Scr Discord server going through the changes of 1.10. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and read through them, and then we're going to go onto the game and see what's been changed. So TGH has posted in the tab with all of the updates. So we're going to start off by reading, we've updated the game with the following new features. Then we're going to go on to the following upgrades, and then the following bug fixes, even though we won't really be able to see these, but we'll just see what they have fixed. So we're going to start off with, we've updated the game with the following new features. Obviously, version 1.10 is out. So the first thing is the James Street extension has been completed, which is awesome. With the new stations, which there is actually 3 new stations: Farley, Rosedale Village, and also Estherfield. There's apparently a new depot at Farley for Connect, Airlink, and Waterline. Now you may think, why is there Connect and Airlink? We'll talk about that soon. There's also new sidings at Estherfield for Waterline. There is also 3 new routes on Airlink, so we'll go ahead and check those out, because as you can see, they've got these weird codes things. TGH has put the key down here, but it's going to be quite weird to see, so we're just going to go ahead and just see what they are in the game. Although I do know Terminal Shuttle is a route that just says Terminal Shuttle, there's no code there. There's 1 new route on Connect, which is, I think that's Stepford Victoria to Stepford Airport Central. Or Stepford Airport Terminal 2. Again, we'll actually go into the game and see what routes have been added. And there's 4 new routes on Waterline. So there's Newry to Estherfield, Benton to Estherfield, Newry to Terminal 2, and Newry Harbour to Farley. I believe that's what those are, but again, we'll go into the game and see what they are. There has also been a new feature being implemented into Scr, which is a turnaround mid-route. So once again, once we get onto the game, I'll show you what that new feature is. Junction or platform priorities implemented at select stations. I'm not actually entirely sure what that means, but apparently that's been added. The Class 345 Adventurer has been added to Airlink, so we'll once again go ahead and check out that train. There's a new airport signaling center at Stepford Airport Central, so again, we'll go ahead and check that one out as well. And there's a new Signal Zone G for the James Street extension going to Estherfield. Now we've looked at the new features, now we're going to go ahead and have a look at the following upgrades. And as you can see, there is a lot here. So it's going to be quite time consuming to check all of these out in the server with the spawning bug, because they apparently haven't fixed that yet, but we're going to try and do it in this video. So starting off, Airport Parkway has been rebuilt. Airport Central has been rebuilt. All the terminals have been rebuilt, so 1, 2, and 3. Airport West has been updated. James Street has been updated. City Hospital has been updated. Coxley Station has been updated, and sidings have been upgraded there as well. And there is an airport area scenery has been redone, so the scenery in the airport. Zone C signal desk has been moved from wherever it was to Stepford Airport Central, and also the signal maps have been updated as well. Now we're going to go ahead and have a look at the bug fixes, even though we won't be able to see these in game, but we'll just know what's been fixed. So apparently the S141 at St Helens Bridge platform 4 has been fixed, so that is a signal at St Helens Bridge on platform 4 has been fixed. So basically, when you went into platform 4, the signal would just stay on red. So they have fixed that, which is good, because that is one problem I had when I was doing a route when I started at St Helens Bridge. I was stuck there for ages, so thankfully that has been fixed. The rollback setting on certain signals have been updated. Again, I'm not a signaler, I don't really know what that is, but apparently that's been fixed. Morgantown platform 5A behaving like a 5B has been fixed. Again, I'm guessing that's something to do with signals or platforms. I don't really know what that was, but apparently that's been fixed. The Zone A border no longer cuts through Newry Harbour. Again, I'm not a signaler, so I don't know that was a thing. Announcements are no longer delayed, so I guess again that's a good thing if you were driving and the announcement played really delayed and then you missed your station. The driver UI freezing whilst onboarding announcements are playing has been fixed. I mean, for me, it was constantly moving. Mine didn't really freeze, but apparently that has been fixed. The non-functioning menu music due to the Roblox sound updates has been removed, which is awesome because that was one thing I was getting when I was going onto SCR. I would go onto SCR and then I'd hear the music in the background all of my settings would have had to have been redone. So thankfully, they fixed that. The Class 387C positioning has been fixed. Again, I don't really go as a passenger on many trains, so I mean, I guess if I was on that, I would have seen it, but I didn't. But apparently that has been fixed. Incorrect screens at dummy trains have been corrected. Ah, that was one thing that made it funny. Well, at least they fixed that then, I guess. And finally, various other cosmetic and programming fixes. I guess that's just stuff to do in the game that apparently has been fixed. And as I said, this is the key. So SCN is Stepford Central, Stepford or SAW is Airport West, SAP is Airport Parkway, SAC is Airport Central, SAO is Airport Terminal 1, SAX is Airport Terminal 2, and SAZ is Airport Terminal 3. So I think with that being said, we're now going to hop into SCR and check these new upgrades out. So we are on SCR, as you can see. So the first thing we are going to have a look at is the new 3 stations on the waterline from the James Street extension. So firstly, we have got Farley, as you can see. So this is what the outside of Farley looks like. As you can see, there's a bit of scenery here. There's a massive building there. I don't know what that is. And hopefully if the camera pans down a little bit, that is the station. Some nice neon lights there, which is really cool. So that is the outside of Farley. We've also got Rosedale Village, which is only a 2-platform station. This station was actually never sneak peeked, but it was kind of like sneak peeked in the sort of like trailer Bantek did on his channel. But as you can see, there's some quite nice scenery around there. And once again, we'll go ahead and check that out as well. And there is also Estherfield as well. And we kind of got this sneak peeks, but we didn't really think it was Estherfield, I don't think. I thought, well, actually, I think a few people did, but then there was other speculations about that it could have been either James Street or Connolly. So let's start off spawning at Farley. Again, we're going to have to wait. Okay, the signal bug didn't actually implement here. As you can see, there are a few stations here that people have been suggesting, or they just got told, what do you want? So there's some nice stations there. As you can see, there is the scenery around here. We've got the Visit Bowden sort of like department of thing here. What's this? This is the faculty for the research and development of left-sided chocolate, and faculty for the research development of right-sided chocolate. I'm guessing there's like a bit of like a Twix thing there, like a Twix, like thing. The Institute of Computer Science, and the Science of Science. Okay, I'm guessing Optimistic would love to be there. And obviously Visit Bowden Department of Opportunity. But anyway, with that being said, we are going to go ahead and have a look at the new station. So if we go over here, you can see there are still more shops there. Again, we will go ahead and check that out. We've got Chiss and Phipps over there, which I thought was hilarious. But as you can see, there's some of the stations there. And this is the new station. It's 2 platforms. As I said, you can visit either platform through these different tunnels and steps down onto the platform. But if we go down these steps, we are now on the platform. And as you can see, it's quite condensed, but it kind of fits well. But yeah, only 2 stations, no passing through platforms, which is annoying for trains that don't actually stop here, because there are a few services I think that don't actually stop at Farley, and I think you can actually terminate at Farley as well, so that's a bit interesting. But as you can see, 2 stations, there's things in the middle, the overhead wires are in as well, even though it's clipping a little bit through there, so I don't know if that was intentional or if that is actually just in the game. But as you can see, this is platform 1. They have some very cool, obviously, display boards for the different trains. And then Farley, this is what loads of people got confused about. University of Benton. I don't really know what that means by that, but there's that. And then if we quickly hop over onto platform 2, which we can do because it's a private server, there's the advertising board there. And platform 2 is kind of the exact same, just with a few car markers. Apparently platform 1 doesn't have a 2 car marker, but platform 1 does, or platform 2 does, and an S car marker, so I don't really know what that means. But this is the new Farley station. So as you can see, Farley, I kind of really like the neon lighting. Rating for Farley, I'd give probably an 8 out of 10. It's a really good station. Next station we're going to check out is going to be Rosedale Village. So let's go ahead and spawn in here. Are we going to have the spawn bug? No, we aren't. Okay, maybe they have fixed the spawn bug then. I used to get affected by it quite a lot. But as you can see, Rosedale Village water line. So we're going to walk down here. So as you can see, Rosedale Village, there's the sign. There's no like station concourse. It just goes right onto the platforms. There's a nice footbridge over here, so you can access both platforms easily. So yeah, you can just go down here or up here and then down these steps. They've got like the yellow like stripes on it as well, you know, like that they have at real life train stations. That's pretty cool. But yeah, this is how you access platform. Which platform is this one? Platform 2, and you can exit this. We've got the Rosewood Regional Medical Center, so I'm guessing that's sort of, well, I mean, it says medical center, so I'm guessing it's some sort of like clinic or something like that. But as you can see, there's some like information and tickets things there, and it's a nice little station. It's quite curved as well, so it kind of gives, you know, you know, the village vibe. There's also some houses for scenery there to give off the village kind of vibe, and a hill there with more houses up there again, just bringing out that village vibe. And as you can see, it's only 2 stations, or only 2 platforms, as I said, no passing through tracks. Yeah, that is the new Rosedale Village. I think probably some services actually skip this as well, and maybe they do actually stop at Farley. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't done all of the routes, like every single route yet. I did most of them on the stream that I did when this update came out. But as you can see, that is the new Rosedale Village. So I'll probably give Rosedale Village a solid, probably same as an 8 out of 10. Maybe a 7.5. I think I kind of like Farley a bit more, but Rosedale Village still a good station for SCR, and I think SCR are really adding to the realism with these stations. And obviously we're going to check out the airport zone as well. And finally, probably one of the most anticipated stations to be added in SCR for 1.10 is Estherfield. And as you can see, that is the station there. You may have saw a bus that just went off the side of the screen there, but as you can see, tons upon tons of new shops to be added. There's a little play area there as well, a nice church. That's the bus, as you can see. So we're going to spawn in, and once again, we're not going to be affected by the spawn bug. Okay, but as you can see, that's the station. But first, we're going to go ahead and check out this park. So as you can see, there are some swings here and some benches if you wanted to go ahead and have your lunch here or something. You can actually sit on the benches, which I didn't actually think was a thing. So, you know, you can you can sit on the swings as well. Honestly, it would be cool if you could actually, you know, just like swing on the swings. That would be really cool. You have this thing. I remember these things when I was a kid. You know, you'd step on the outside and, you know, try and go as quick as you can. And a little like you know, like climbing frame or something like that, which apparently you can just walk through. Makes perfect sense. And as I said, this is the church as well. So you got like a graveyard here as well. And yeah, there's some nice scenery for the church. I don't think you can go in. No, that would have been cool though if you could have gone in. But obviously, I don't think SCR are really bothered about making a working church really. But as you can see, we've got some of the, you know, some of the new stations or shops here as well. We've got I'm just going to scan through them. As you can see, feel free to pause the video and see what you want. And yeah, as you can see, these are a few of the new stations. There's just one called A. But yeah, as you can see, here are a few of the you know, here are a few of the content creators, as you can see. So TM Snack Bar, I'm guessing he's got a snack bar shop in SCR then. But yeah, we are now on the other side as well. As you can see, we're in like a sort of car park as well. Some nice houses there, it has to be said. Estherfield Train Maintenance Depot, authorized personnel only. I'm going through. As you can see, there's a truck there as well. There's you know, some more, you know, vehicles there as well. Some buffers here for Estherfield. I'm guessing that's the Estherfield siding. As you can see, that is pretty cool. We're going to go ahead, we're going to, well, try and hop over here. There we go. Okay, maybe not then. Let's just go check out the station. So this is the station. So we're going to enter in here and we have a nice sort of like concourse area with like a waiting area. And then you go onto the actual station itself with 4 platforms here at Estherfield. So you got platforms 1 to 4. This is the 4 car, or this is the fourth platform, or 4A here. I don't really know why there's a train here at the buffer when you can actually terminate on platform 4, but you have to sort of like be positioned here. I find that a little bit weird. I don't really know why they've done that, but there is a little bit of a different sign here. This train is not in public use. Please do not board this train. Well, I mean, I can't really board the train because the doors aren't even open. But I do find that a little bit weird how they've just randomly just put a pacer right here. I really don't know why they've done that. Obviously, there are platforms 4 and 2 as well, completely operational. Well, I mean, platform 4 is operational, but again, I'm not really too sure about the pacer. But yeah, platform trains can come in and go out from here, and also this is the exact same on platform 1, as you can see, and a car park, which is very nice. So that is the new Estherfield station, and there's also a depot over there as well, if you can see that. So probably my rating for Estherfield, probably an 8.5 out of 10. I think this is probably one of my favorite, or one of my new favorite stations in SCR. Being, you know, that it is pretty big. It was one of the most anticipated stations for the SCR 1.10, I think. And the only issue is I don't really get the pacer here. But yeah, that is my rating for Estherfield, and I think now we'll go ahead and have a look at, and we'll go ahead and look, if I can even speak, at the new station rebuilds. So we're going to start off with Airport Parkway. So if we click the Airport Parkway, we'll see the cinematics, and as you can see, this is exactly what was sneak peeked to us with the car park as well, the multi-story car park, as you can see. And if we just go around a little bit, there's a little bit of a bus station there. Those buses weren't there when I did this, when I did the thing. I'm pretty sure they weren't, so they probably added that. But as you can see, there is a lovely Airport Parkway thing there, so we'll go ahead and spawn in. And I can't remember if it's Airport Parkway or Airport Central. I'm sure it's I think it's Airport Central, so we'll go ahead and check that out when we get there. But we're just going to wait to be spawned in, so it looks like we do have the signal bug, unfortunately. Here we are then in Airport Parkway, and as you can see, I think it's based off Bristol Airport Parkway, I'm not entirely sure. Let me just double check if it is this station. I don't think it is. Yeah, I think it's Airport Central. But as you can see, there are a few buses here for the bus depot thing. And you can even, you know, like walk into this multi-car park, you know, or this multi car park, and you can even go up like different levels as well, which just adds to the realism. And as I said, you can just go directly out here and into the station. You can also enter through here as well. This actually leads straight onto the platforms, I think, or this is actually another way of the car park. And then obviously you just walk into the station. As you can see, you've got the timetable boards up there. You've got like a full, like, its own separate room for the ticket thing. So I'm guessing if you wanted to do some sort of like role play thing, you could do so there. I wish this door was like, you know, operational or something like that, so you could actually, you know, like get in there and do the role play. And to access the platforms, you go up these steps, as you can see, and well, this leads up to another area of the car park, which is awesome. And then you go up here, and then you go through the ticket barriers. There's a why not? I didn't even realize that was there. All our staff are all our staff are 3-star rated. Okay, but there's like a little waiting area with a vending machine. But you go through these ticket barriers, and this is how you access the platform. So we've got platform 1 and 2. There's more platforms. Don't worry, this isn't all of the platforms. But as you can see, this is the first platform at Airport Parkway. Quite long, it must be said. This is platform 2 as well, as you can see, really long. If we hop over, there is even more platforms. We've got platforms 3 and 4 here, and I think you have car markers from here all the way up until, you know, 12 cars. So maybe this is a sort of Easter egg that SCR have left in to make us think that maybe 12 car trains are going to be coming in the future. This is platform 4, I do believe. Yeah, platform 4, as you can see. I think this is longer than the other ones. I really do. And then if we hop over here, finally, we have platform 5. And as you can see, it's greatly detailed. Some lights on the ceiling when it's dark. You've got these benches as well. You've got some waiting areas with departure boards in. And as you can see, it just has more of a lively feel to it, as you can see. This has 3 to 8 car markers. So yeah, I honestly think SCR have added this Easter egg in that bigger trains are going to be coming into SCR. And you may be thinking, over here we have some Class 66s, and they are actually hauling freight cars. So I'm guessing this is probably, I don't know if it's speculating or if this is confirmed, sort of. I think it's speculating at the moment, but freight might be coming into SCR. I don't think the developers have said anything about freight, like if it has been confirmed or completely denied. It's in this game. I don't know if it's in there for speculation But as it stands, there are freight trains in SCR. Unfortunately, you can't drive them. It's just for scenic. But that could mean something. Freight could come to SCR in the future. So now we've done Airport Parkway, let's go ahead and have a look at Airport Central. So as you can see, a few more buses there. They've added buses, I think, everywhere. There's the Airport Central sign, as you can see. There's a few more buildings over there, as you can see, or shops. Again, a few more big buildings over here for scenery. A few more shops over here as well, as you can see over there. I'm pretty sure you can pause it and just try and make out the stations. There you go, if you want to see what there is. We've got dog lollies over here and Tron's Tourist Center as well. A nice fountain here, I guess, for scenery while you wait for your train. And if we just quickly try and hop on here, well, I mean, you can make it out there. That is the National Rail logo. I don't know why SCR have added that in. We can probably get a bit closer to it if I just quickly do a bit of parkour here, which I can't do. But yeah, they do have the National Rail thing on the top of Airport Central. But as you can see, this is the new station. As you can see, I just said that twice. That's the new signaling zone, or on the new signaling thing. There's a bridge here, I guess, to get to the other side, but you can't really go in it, I don't think. No, you can't go in it. But yeah, as you can see, that is the thing. There's two entrances here. There's one obviously back there and one here. I think this is the actual station overhaul. Squeaky Delays, Easy Jane, Leo's Barbers, and Leanne's Liverpoolian. Did I say that right? I don't even think I did. We've got a lounge here as well, which is again adds to the vibe of this station. And this goes on to the other side. So yeah, if you want a couple of if you want a couple of drinks, there's a doggy, and you have some drinks here. So that's pretty cool that they've added like a lounge. And as you can see, platform 0, there's a platform 0 at Airport Central, as you can see. And yeah, as you can see, it's just adding to the vibes of the station, and making it just look a bit realistic. I think that's what they've mainly done. And back here, there's another entrance to the signaling zone. I think this is just like a tunnel. I think you can't access the platforms from here, but I would prefer to use obviously the other entrance for realism, because this one looks like the actual station. As you can see, this is the concourse. You've got an information desk as well, which is obviously really cool. And as you can see, these are onto the platforms, as you can see. So how many platforms is there in total? We need to go over here. Let's just platform jump quickly. There are 6 platforms at Airport Central, and these actually go all the way up to it's not this station. There is one platform, I think, that has a 13 car marker here. I don't know where it is. I don't know if it's platform. It might be platform 0. Let me go ahead and have a look over here. Is it platform 0 or is it a different one? No, it's not platform 0. I'm pretty sure there's a 13 car marker here. I can't actually see it. Oh, it's over here maybe. Could be. No. Oh wait, 9 to 12 maybe. Okay, I'm probably not seeing stuff. But as you can see, this is the new Airport Central station. Again, just adds to the liveliness of the station. It just makes it look realistic. I really like these blue lights here. I don't know why, but I really like them. And as you can see, as I jump onto the tracks, brilliant fetch. And as you can see, we have these sort of waiting areas as well, where you wait for your train as well, which is really cool. So that is the new Airport Central station. So now we are on to the terminal. So the first one is Terminal 1, and as you can see, you sort of already spawn underground, sort of, although that is the sky, or it's a glass roof. So obviously it's not an open station. You got Billy's Pizza here, obviously. You've got an exit thing here, because obviously this is one of the airport terminals. You've got an e-car rental and even more shops. I'm not really going to go through all of the shops. If you want to see the shops, then by all means come onto the game and check them out yourself. Airlink and Terminal 1 with the neon lighting, that's really cool. I really like these blue lights. They've really outdone themselves with it. Platform 1 for link to all terminals and mainline services. There's a travel center there, which is apparently closed. Again, very realistic. Ticket booths there as well if you want to get your tickets. And you come through here and it's Terminal 1. And I don't know about you, but when I look at the station, I get London Underground vibes when I look at this. It just looks like a London Underground station. Yeah, the curved, the curvedness of it, the different things on the other side and this side as well. And, the platform design from everything, it just signifies London Underground. There's a new speed restriction over there of 75. This is where you'll stop for the S-car marker, or that is the S-car marker. So yeah, obviously some of the speakers there as well. But yeah, I really like Terminal 1. It's got a really good vibe to it. As I said, London Underground kind of vibe. I mean, I guess you could, kind of think that as well with this as well. They have like the exit things on the London, on the London Underground. And yeah, I'm just, it's really nice, just see a load amount of stations being rebuilt in 1.10, because I think the airport really needed an upgrade, from in 1.10, and they've done it. So that is the new Terminal 1 on the airport. So new Terminal 1. On to Terminal 2 now. So we're just going to go ahead and have a look at that, the spinning thing. Oh, that's really nice. I think I did that on the stream when I first looked at that. We got that is actually a bus station. They've actually labeled it in the station to be a bus depot or bus station, so we will go ahead and check that out. There's a really long building there, I guess, just scenery. There isn't actually any new shops here, so they actually come later on in the update, but we're just going to wait again to spawn into Terminal 2. And here we are. As you can see, this is the new station. But yeah, they've actually labeled this the bus station. This says train station and this says bus station. This is labeled to be a bus station. As you can see, it's not a really big bus station. I guess you would come in here and then you would turn around and then obviously go into your correct bus. Bit tight, I would say, for a bus station, I would say, potentially, but I guess bus drivers are trained to go into tight spaces like that. And as you can see, there's the different bays for the different buses. This is the actual station concourse, as you can see. Nice ticket machines there, as you can see. And this kind of gives me like a slight a slight Green Slade vibes. I don't know. The ticket thingamajigs there. And as you can see, this is the new Terminal 2. You have to go a bit round and round and round to get down to the station. But as you can see, this is Terminal 2. Very like the station. It's a lot more better than what it used to be. But yeah, this is honestly so good. 4 stations, 4 and 3 and 1 and 2, I think. Yeah, it's just incredible. Both services, I think, now serve Airlink, Waterline, and Connect, which is kind of scary. I don't know why they've decided to do that, but apparently they have. But as you can see, there is obviously a few logs there, I guess, for scenery. But yeah, massively detailed as well, really long as well for terminating trains, which again is good. And yeah, it's just incredible. Look at this, buildings there. It's just incredible how much SCR have updated since 1.9 and stuff, and just even 1.8. This is incredible. And yeah, this is the new thing. There's a Cozy Palace hotel there. Do not stay at that hotel. We've got another hotel that is better staying at, which we will go ahead and check out. These are the banner repeaters, as you can see. The off indicators obviously over here as well. And that is the new Airport Terminal 2. Very like the station. And finally, the last terminal, Terminal 3. And as you can see, it may not look like a whole big thing when you look at this thing. Yes, it is a massive upgrade from what it was, but it's a lot different. As you can see, if we spawn in, there is Stepford International Airport, or Terminal 3. And there's a really big car park and bus station here, as you can see. And that is the actual airport. And there's actually a train line nearer there. And when you obviously drive on it, you can see the planes. And you can even see the planes on the, like on the bridge as well. So how you access the platform, you may be asking. You go down these. So you go down here. And as you can see, you are then in the platform. And this leads out onto the bus station platform thing. We were literally just up here. So there's many of these located. and you can just go in and you can enter the station. So a bit of a weird sort of like pathway to like the different things. I don't really get, but if we go down here, I don't actually really know what's down here. I'm guessing this is some sort of walkway or something. But as you can see, this is how you go onto the station. You go down here. Obviously, you get the tickets and stuff from the ticket machines. You also got a travel center here as well. And you obviously go through here and you are on the platform. So this is platform 1. And it goes all the way to platform 3. You may be thinking, Vetch, where's platform 2? Well, platform 2 is actually located down here. And when you do the mid route turnaround thing, I did it on platform 2. I don't know if you can do it on platform 3 or 2, but obviously when I show you the new feature, we will cover that. But as you can see, you got the destination boards here, obviously those things as well. And yeah, it has like it has another sort of underground feeling. It's very blue as well. And yeah, it's kind of like, it gives you like a more of like a chilled out kind of like environment rather than all in your face and whatnot. And as you can see, this is the new Terminal 2, or new Terminal 3, sorry. And that is the final terminal that has been updated into SCR. Many speculated that there was going to be a new terminal added. I really didn't think those rumors were going to be true. But yeah, this is Terminal 3, as you can see. And that is the new terminals updated. Now we go on to the waterline station. So we're going to start off at Airport West. So let's go ahead and spawn in here. And as you can see, this looks a bit different. Airport West used to literally just be like an arch thing. You go down and then the station's there. So this has been updated as well, as you can see. So we're going to wait to spawn in quickly. Spawning bug again. Firstly, you can see some shops over there. That's actually connected to a different station, which we will go ahead and check out. And you also have some new shops here as well. You got Cash's Bank. So if you ever need a bank, you can go visit Cash. And obviously there are some other things there. But as you can see, this is Airport West. You actually enter through here. So you actually spawn in like here. I don't know why. You really should like spawn in here, like where the thing is. So you just go in. But as you can see, some ticket machines there. You go on and then you're into the station. I mean, I guess it kind of follows kind of like the same layout as Airport West, but it's a bit different. And you go down here onto the platform, and as you can see, it's different. Obviously, it's probably not the most updated station in this update, but it's still very different to what it used to be. And yeah, I kind of knew when I first saw this update, that's Airport West. I think we all knew as soon as we saw this sneak peek. Yep, that's Airport West. There's no question about it. This is Airport West. As you can see, we've got the S-car markers here as well to obviously show the drivers when they need to stop. You can actually see the new tunnels. You can actually walk on these, you know, things in the tunnels, which is crazy. So if you ever needed to walk into the tunnels on Waterline, you can do that. But as you can see, this is the new Airport West station, and obviously you can access both platforms, as I immediately instruct on going on you know, going the wrong way. Either you know, going through there or here. That's how you access both platforms, and that is the new updated Airport West. And now the next station is, let's just say it's a bit special. And I'm pretty sure all of you know why this is special. And I think because of it, it is going to be my favorite station. Because if I click on James Street, just look at James Street, just look at the preview. We're going to click James Street. Features game in. I have a shop in SCR. It's given me the spawning bug, which means it's good. And as you can see, features game in. Honestly, the color and the text just stands out. That's exactly how I wanted it to look. And I own a shop in SCR, more specifically a hotel. I mean, yes, it's themed as a shop, but obviously I couldn't ask, you know, for a hotel. I just went for features game in. It's supposed to be a hotel. It's kind of like a play on words, because if you say features game in literally like that, as you know, the shop thing, it kind of sounds like my YouTube name. It just, you know, misses the G on the end. We've got Pineapple Incorporation, obviously Train Stuff's new thing. Obviously we've got a few more stations as well, as you can see. Pizza by Billy as well on this side. And if you want to, you can go ahead and eat your picnic looking at features gaming if you really wanted to. But enough of that. This is the new updated James Street. But yeah, I really love that. I finally have a station in SCR, or I finally have a shop in SCR, which is crazy. You got the destination boards here, and by accessing the platforms, you go down here. Very updated to what James Street used to be like. It is still underground, which I guess is fine. There is actually a 730 just parked in the siding, or like the beta platform thing there. I don't know why, but as you can see, this is the new updated James Street. As you can see, again, kind of gives like a London Underground vibe. But again, I really do enjoy this station. It looks really nice. Probably not my favorite station still in SCR. But is Lynn by the Sea changing? I don't really know. All of these stations are, you know, much more lively. If they updated Lynn by the Sea just slightly to just have a bit more scenery, you know, like on the station or like in the concourse as well. I mean, you can't really do much there, but if they could do that, that would be amazing. But as you can see, this is the new James Street, still underground, but obviously it's not the very dull station that we all see. And that is the new updated James Street, but more importantly, I now have a shop in SCR called The Features Game Inn, which is absolutely incredible. So unfortunately, we're going to have to say goodbye to the Features Game Inn and go back to the Connect operator, because the next station that has been updated is City Hospital. So where actually is City Hospital on the side here? Where is it? Come on. City Hospital needs to be here somewhere. Where is it? I actually can't see it. Where is City Hospital? Oh my god, here it is. Of course it was going to be near the top. Of course it was. So we're going to wait to spawn in here. As you can see, there was a bit of a difference there, but we're just going to wait to spawn in from the signal bug. You can see the massive thing there as well, as you can see. But let's just try and spawn in. Here we are at City Hospital. So as you can see, it's still the same like under the station concourse, but it's very, very different. As you can see, there's some like massive pillars here for the support of the station. Some really nicely, you know, neon green lights there, which really lights it up at nighttime. But as you can see, it's kind of like it's a little bit curved when it used to be straight. Very different to what it used to be, though. You've got a little waiting area, and when your train's here, you just, you know, go up here and you're on the platform. And as you can see, curved. It's really expanded City Hospital a lot as well, so more trains and more people can just get onto the station without it being crowded. You got 2 to 5 and S-car markers here, so obviously all trains of all variations on Connect can stop here. And as you can see, it's just nice. It really you know, like ups the vibe of, you know, this station. I really hope they still have the NHS neon symbol though. I really hope they still have that. But as you can see, this is the new City Hospital. I don't really know what this design thing is. I mean, I know it's based off a real station, but I don't really know why. I don't really know what the effect of this is. But if you rain, if it rains and you're standing, I don't know, like here, you are going to get soaked because the rain is going to go onto the roof and it should just drop onto you here. So if it ever rains, do not stand there. Stand well out the way or undercover here if you can. But yeah, City Hospital, this is the new updated station, or another new updated station. Again, amongst the variety of stations have been upgraded. And yeah, airport, city, no, not airport. We've finished on the airport. City Hospital, quite good. And the final station that you can see has been rebuilt is Coxley. Now you may see when we go into Coxley, you may be thinking this looks nothing different. Aha, well, when I spawn in, after the spawning bug, of course, everything kind of looks the same when you walk into the station and you go onto the concourse. However, if you go to over here and you go down onto the platform, then you might see that it's different. There's no longer the curve, which is awesome. It's a straight platform. The platform has been extended as well to fit more trains in. And as you can see, the station's just been expanded and it's a lot more better to maneuver around now, because when you went onto platforms 1 to 2, when you were dispatching, you were literally crammed up to the edge of the platform, you know, in this sort of thing. You kind of are a little bit now, but it's nothing like, this is night and day difference if you like dispatching at Coxley. There's no like big, you know, like bollard thing in the middle here. You know, there's a lot more space. You got some newspaper things. You've even got some seats. And as you can see, this has been redone, and they've also redone the siding as well, as you can see over here. I'm pretty sure we should be able to walk on this. But yeah, the siding has again been extended thoroughly, which again is really cool. So hopefully it should reduce the amount of spad traps, because the train can actually see if there's a train on the platform and actually decide to slow down. Still got the old metro sign, because why not? And as you can see, there's actually another siding here, so maybe there's 2 sidings that are operational now here at Coxley, and a station here as well, which looks pretty nice. So yeah, Coxley hasn't had like a massive rebuild inside of the station area. It's mainly the platforms that have been extended, and obviously the sidings have been updated too. So obviously the last one on the list was obviously Airport Zone being redone, but we're not going to check all of that out because that would just take ages. But now I am in the signaling role, and we're going to check out the new Airport Central signaling desk, because I haven't actually seen this either at all. I've not seen this. It's never even been sneak peeked at all. So this is going to be my first time seeing this, because I'm not usually in the signaling role, as you can see. This is going to be my first time checking this new signal box out, but we need to wait to spawn in because signal bug once again. Scr are aware of that signal bug, but they don't know why it's taking so long. But anyway, here we are, Airport Signaling Center, authorized personnel only. I am a signaler, so I can go in, and here we go. This is the new signaling desk. This actually looks quite nice. Unfortunately, the only view you have doesn't really look that good. But what zones do you have? You have, I think it's just Zone Z that you have here, or Zone C, if I could even pronounce right. I don't really know what these do. I don't really think they do anything. This is for the managers to potentially just write stuff, like, you know, role play. This seems to be like the actual zone, and then obviously when you're here, you have the different things. Oh, this is quite nice. From Cambridge Street Park, you know, Cambridge Street, there are a few like different notes when you're signaling. That's quite nice. So I'm guessing this is Cambridge Street Parkway or Cambridge Street. That's quite nice actually. Then it actually like alerts you, you know, what some stations are, so you don't get confused. But yeah, this is the new thing. So then obviously, you know, you can just change these, you know, danger or pass, whatever you want. I'm not going to mess around with anything because I don't want to break my server. I mean, even though when I leave it will reset anyway. But as you can see, that is the new signaling desk, or that's that. I guess that's probably what it means by the signal map thing. I am stuck in shift lock mode at the moment, so we're going to have to deal with that. But as you can see, that is how you enter or exit. And obviously over here, there's the supervisor and management officers, authorized personnel only. Obviously, I can't go in there, but there seems to be something actually down there. Can you access that through the platforms? Let's see. It's apparently through here. So I remember at Limb by the Sea, you could do like a walk-in sort of like glitch. I don't know if they've fixed that. Let's just see if we can go in there again. I don't know. I don't think we can glitch in, unfortunately. No, I don't think we can. I guess that's the only thing that it leads to, with a few more desks on the side. I guess that's pretty good. But yeah, that is the new signaling desk at Airport Central. So now that we've gone through all of the rebuilds and things like that, we only have a few things to talk about now, which is the new routes that have been added, and also the mid turnaround feature as well that's been added. So firstly, we're going to check out the new route and the new train, because as you can see, I'm on the Airlink operator, and you can see class 345. I have it purchased. It actually costs 4,000 or 4,500 points, which if I click on it, you only get one route. Thankfully, you don't have to buy this route after you've got the train, but it's a 7-car train, 90 miles an hour. I don't think it should be worth 5,500 though. I really think it should be lowered to probably maybe 2,000 at most. For what you get, it's not really worth 4,500 points. I bought it with my points obviously though, because I had, you know, them all laying, you know, around. I wasn't going to use them, you know, so I may as well just decided, let's just get this. Obviously I wanted it for the stream. But yeah, you only get the terminal shuttle, 10 minutes, 5 stops, and you can, and this goes from Airport Parkway siding, Airport Parkway, Airport Central, terminals 1, 3, and 2. Now you may think this order 3, 2. That's a little bit weird, but obviously I will go ahead and show you the mid turnaround thing. I think we'll do it in the new train, because why not? We'll get to drive that as well. And you also have 3 new routes on, or 2 more now routes on Airlink. So if I go to this one, you can see you got Steppers Central to Terminal 3 via Terminal 1. This stops at Stepford Central, St Helens Bridge, Morganstown, Airport Central, Terminal 1 and Terminal 3. So I don't think this one does the turnaround thing. We won't, that's not a good one to do for the test. And you also have Stepford Central to Terminal 2. Again, I don't think you can do the turnaround here. And this stops at Stepford Central, St Helens Bridge, Ellesmere Junction, Airport Parkway, Airport Central, and finally Terminal 2. As I said, there is also a new route on Connect, and as you can see, it's Stepford Victoria to Terminal 2. Connect goes to Terminal 2, which is absolutely crazy. And the stops featured on this route is Stepford Victoria, Financial Quarter, City Hospital, Stepford Central, Stepford East, St Helens Bridge, Bowden, Coxley, Benton, Benson Bridge, Airport Parkway, Airport Central, and then finally Terminal 2. I really don't know why Connect goes to Terminal 2, but it does. And as I said, there are 4 new routes on Waterline. So the first one is Newry to Estherfield, RO14, and this stops at Newry, Edekey, Faraday Road, West Benton, Benton, Cambridge Street Parkway, Airport West, Farley, and then finally Estherfield. So this one stops, I think Rosedale Village is in between those two. The next one is Benton to Estherfield, 10 minutes, 7 stops. Oh yeah, the Newry to Estherfield was 16 minutes, 9 stops. This one stops at the following: Benton, Cambridge Street Parkway, Airport West, James Street, Farley, Rosedale Village, and Estherfield. So this stops at the new 3 stations. The next one is Newry to Terminal 2. So again, Waterline goes to Terminal 2 now. This is just getting crazy for the amount of, cross services coming in. And this stops at the following: Newry, Edekey, Faraday Road, West Benton, Benton, Cambridge Street Parkway, Airport West, and then finally Terminal 2. And the final added route is Newry Harbour to Farley, 16 stops and 10 stops. So you can terminate at Farley, as I said. So the following stations are Newry Harbour, Newry, Edekey, Faraday Road, West Benton, Benton, Cambridge Street Parkway, Airport West, James Street, and then finally Farley. And they are all of the new routes. And there's one thing that I need to show you guys, which is the new mid-route thing, turnaround new feature thing. Actually, what is it actually called? It is called the turnaround mid route. That's actually what it's called. So I'm going to show you that feature now, and then we'll end off this video. So I'm driving the 435. So I'm actually going to show you what this train actually looks like and how it performs. It is a max speed of 90, unfortunately, so it's not really that quick. But as you can see, it kind of gives me like a London Underground vibe, like in the first carriage here. And then if we go back, you've got some normal seats and sideways seats. I don't really get what it is. And obviously 7 carriages. It's a 7-car train. And yeah, it's absolutely massive. And yeah, it literally feels like a proper train. But I'm going to cut it in the video until I get to Terminal 3 so I can show you the mid turnaround thing. So I'll see you guys when I'm over there. Or I will actually catch up with you at Airport Central so I can show you that is the National Rail sign. So you can see that, that is on the top of Airport Central. But anyway, I'm only a couple of stops away from Terminal 3 now, so I'll just quickly cut ahead until I'm at Terminal 3 once again. So I'll see you guys once again, hopefully when I'm at Terminal 3 with no interruptions once again. Okay, so I am actually approaching Terminal 3 now, and it seems like I'm actually going to be doing this on Platform 1, so you can do it on different platforms, I guess, or Platform 3, sorry. I guess I just got a bit lucky, I guess, if I went on to Platform 2, and by default it actually sets you to Platform 3, so we're just gonna come into here quickly. I mean, I don't really have to stop at the right position, I don't think, but I'm just gonna quickly travel my way to the buffer real quick. See that redness? So we're just gonna stop it. Just go a little bit further, and I think we'll just stop it there. Yeah, just stop it there. So we're gonna go ahead and open the doors here, as you can see. Now, pay attention to this line. We are actually here a bit early, but just pay attention to this line a little bit. Because when it gets like, I think it's like over here, something cool will happen. So we're just going to keep waiting here a little bit for it to happen. And I think the time actually kind of takes into account like the turning around time as well. So we're just going to wait here quickly. It should turn to a different color real soon, and then this will change soon as well. So just pay attention to this. So wait for it. It should appear pretty soon. Wait for it. Come on. Wait for it. Okay, there we go. It turns purple and it says reversing direction, swapping ends. It turns purple. You come back here. and you have to close the doors, and then you drive, and then you're on your way to Terminal 2. That is the turnaround feature. I think it's only at Terminal 3. I don't think it appears at any other stations. I'm not too sure. I don't know what happens with you if you have a guard. I guess the guard has to go to the other end, which is quite annoying. It's just like if you terminate and then you turn around. It's like that, but you're doing it in your route. So I guess that is... Well, that's the new turnaround feature. I think it's really cool. I don't think it would be something that you would do in a roll train though, but it's cool, I guess. And yeah, I guess it does factor into your time, I think. And then you just go off to Terminal 3 or Terminal 2, sorry. Or actually, no, we'll go up to 90. We'll just go to Terminal 2 in this route, so you can just see a bit of the scenery, as you can see. Not really a lot. This is what I meant about, if you drive and you see the different, planes on top of the bridge. It kind of looks a little bit like Euro Truck. But as you can see, I think that's the new airport over there or over there. Either one of the two. I think it's actually over there, I think. The new Terminal 3. There's a pond there with the new, with a circular thing. I think a load of people thought that to be the Morgantown flyover, but no, it isn't. I think that's Farley Depot over there that you can see. I haven't speeding though, because I've been sightseeing and I haven't really been paying attention. But as you can see, don't go to that hotel. Go to Features Game Inn. We will treat you gladly. And as you can see, you just pull into Terminal 2. You stop wherever you need. I'm just going to stop here. You open the doors and you terminate. It's as simple as that. So that is the new turnaround feature thing, or turnaround mid-route feature that has been implemented into SCR. That has been implemented into SCR 1.10. And yeah, as I said, I think it's really cool. And yeah, it just doesn't really make it realistic, but I guess it's kind of fun to go to a station to then turn around and then go to another station. But that is the new turnaround feature that is in SCR in 1.10. So there you go. That is everything that has been updated in 1.10. I do apologize if this was a bit of a long video, but there was just so much that got updated in 1.10 that I really wanted to cover. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. As you can see, I'm just standing outside the Features Game Inn thing, obviously, as you can see. So yeah, that is probably my big highlight of 1.10, my shop being in SCR, which is really cool. And again, if you guys want to go ahead and check out more of the update, obviously there's links in the description to the game, so just go on there if you want to. Just be careful though if you do want to go and check out the scenery, as just make sure that you are following the actual SCR rules if you are in a public server, because obviously trespassing and stuff isn't permitted in public servers. So just make sure if you want to do any of that stuff, you get a private server. But apart from that, I'm going to leave this video off here. Hopefully I did show everything. I wanted to go in depth with everything, so I do apologize again if it was a long video, but I hope you guys did enjoy it. Do leave a like though if you did enjoy it. Subscribe for more content as well, and yeah, I'm just ready for SCR 1.10. Subscribe for more SCR 1.10 content as well, and if you do want to see any more of that, then obviously do come onto some streams as well, as I will be doing quite a bit in the new version, so make sure you go ahead and check out some streams. They are on Sundays at 2:30 p.m. BST, or a different time if things need to be changed. Obviously I will announce all of that as well. So yeah, make sure you do subscribe with notifications on so you never miss those, and I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. But until then, take care and peace out.